Michella Chester with my Power 10 rankings after week 8 in women's college volleyball. Another week of my top 4 remaining the same. Texas took down Baylor, likely its toughest test out of the Big 12. Logan Eggleston with 20 kills and Asia O'Neal with an incredible match. Louisville at 2 had 2 4-set wins over the weekend, but get ready for the Pitt matchup this weekend on October 23rd. Nebraska with a huge sweep over Penn State, and San Diego untouched with a matchup looming against BYU this week. My first change, Ohio State jumps Stanford for the number 5 spot after taking down Minnesota in straight sets last week. I said last week I think this team is on the rise, and the dominating sweep proved just that. The road doesn't get any easier in the Big Ten, so I do expect some more losses, but I think they deserve the 5 spot after last week. Stanford notched 2 wins last weekend over the Arizona schools and have a match against UCLA and a hot USC team this week. The Trojans just upset Oregon, so watch out for a really good matchup. Pitt stays steady at number 7 and Wisconsin remains at number 8. I'm ready to see the Badgers in more top 10 matchups. And still same explanation as before, OSU and Stanford's wins outrank Pitt and Wisconsin's for me. Lastly, I had both Purdue and Minnesota drop out of my rankings for now based on last week. Purdue lost to Maryland in straight sets and Minnesota dropped the match to OSU. The loss was Minnesota's 6th on the season, followed up by a win over Illinois. I do want to value recent outcomes, so although I'm not completely sold, I wanted to put in 2 teams that did win last week. BYU, Penn State, Washington, Marquette, Oregon, and Baylor all lost. So Florida re-enters my top 10 at number 9 for now. Still have that big win over Wisconsin and just 3 losses on the season. Then I'm going Georgia Tech for now as my last team in. I think this could change really soon though. Maybe next week. I'll see you then.